All right, we're broadcasting live, but we're not going to make too many comments just yet as people still find us as we're doing, we're getting there with our hotspot here. It's getting up to the right speed. If I can get logged in here. Bum, bum, bum. All right, we got folks coming back online with us. We certainly, I'll say it again, we have got, hands down, the most loyal group of listeners anywhere. So we're very grateful to all of you and then watchers and everything else. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We're getting all of our ducks in a row. We should be able to start updating the scores here again in just a moment, folks. I know it's been, well, a good, almost an hour since we've been able to do that. So we're going to do that here in the next few minutes. I'm here with Brian Good. My name is Brian O'Brien. And Tyler Baker. Tyler is the cameraman extraordinaire. It's plugged in already. I plugged it in already. He's the cameraman extraordinaire, and he is taking care of everything that you're seeing on screen tonight. All right, so for the folks who have come back on, thank you for joining us. Thank you to Mills Furniture and Appliance. We're going to hear from them just one more time here as our halftime sponsor. God bless them. Thank you so much. We'll be right back in just a minute.
I'm Jim Mills Jr. of Mills Furniture and Appliance of RJ, Kentucky. This winter, cozy up to a brand new Buck stove. Traditionally time-honored and designed for the layout of your home. 800 to 3,200 square feet, 22 to 51,400 BTUs. Come on up and let us show you the entire line of Buck stoves. For anything you've ever wanted, needed, or desired. If we don't have it, can't get it, you don't need it. Drive a little and save a lot. Mills Furniture and Appliance.
Now, slide it over. All right, we're back, folks. It's 36-0. Again, we're at Samuels Field in Bill Adams Stadium, and we're about ready for this second half. And we're not sure in which direction the game's going to go, but from our point of view, we appreciate our Harlan viewers, but we do hope that Pineville continues their lead. That was nice, wasn't it? I mean, that was okay. It would be nice if I actually turned your microphone up, wouldn't it?
There we go.
All right.
I was just talking to myself there.
Talking about me trying to dominate the conversation.
Yeah, it does appear that Pineville, I mean, it doesn't take an expert analysis to go ahead and call this game, as Pineville does.
He was referring to me, folks.
Continuous clock here in the second half. Pineville will improve to 7-2 on the regular season, 2-1 to finish out district play, as they will host Lynn Camp in the opening round of the playoffs. And the winner of that will have to face Williamsburg, as Williamsburg will play this Harlan team in the opening round. So it'll be Williamsburg against the winner of Lynn Camp and Pineville in the second round. As Naylor gets a good foot under it, it's down to the 20. He's going to bobble it and doesn't get anywhere with the return. And that's where Harlan will begin their first drive of this second of action at their own 23-yard line.
And it's Friday night. The rain continues to fall. It's coming down a little bit heavier, but it's just one of those irritating rains that just kind of goes in the drizzle category.
Yeah, it's not a heavy rain, but just enough to make you mad.
Yeah.
So Harlan will come out in this second half trailing 36-0. We're down to 11:14 to play here in this third quarter of action, as the remainder of this game will go by pretty quickly. Shotgun formation for the Green Dragons. A wide out to either side, one man in the backfield. He's going to keep it himself. It's going to be Clem. He gets up close to the 25-yard line. Brings up second down now for the Green Dragons. Got a 3-yard gain that time by Clem. Brings up 2nd and 7. 10:27 to go here in the third. Dragons break huddle, bring the men up to the line. Wideouts to either side. Same formation, Clem in the shotgun. Keeps it himself right up the gut, back to the line of scrimmage, and he drove backwards. So he just gets back to the line of scrimmage with forward progress, brings up third down now for the Green Dragons.
Williamsburg 43 over Lincamp 0, and we have South Laurel 18 over Whitley County 10. One more score, Harlan County 41 and Perry County Central 0.
South Laurel showed up tonight, Brian, as they've had a pretty tough season, and Whitley County, pretty good squad, and they're beating them up right now so far.
And this is the third quarter, contrary to what it showed on screen just a moment ago. Thank you to Tyler.
Clem in shotgun once again. Handoff doesn't get anything, driven backwards again. This Pineville defense has really stood their ground this evening.
A little surprised at this score. Bell County 34 and Estill County 12. Allowing points tonight. That's not something usually that Bell will do, but
there was a fumble on the play, Brian, and it's recovered by Pineville. As it was such a shuffle down there, I didn't get to see that. So it is a turnover. Pineville will have it at the Harlan Green Dragons 17-yard line, first down and 10, with 8:37 to go here in this third quarter of action. Pineville with that 36-0 lead. Caps will be in the shotgun. Going to have Scooby Morris off to his right in the backfield. Going to have twins to the near side. Couch in motion. Hands it off to him. He cuts up midfield. Gets down to the 10. Brings up second down now for Pineville. Second and about 3 now for the Mountain Lions. As that rain continues to steadily come down here, made it a very soggy evening out on the turf. Caps I formation behind him as he's under center. Pitches out on the left side to Scooby, cuts up midfield, still on his feet. Touchdown, Pineville. With 7:20 to go here in the third, Scooby Morris and Pineville makes it 42-0. 10-yard scamper into the end zone. Scooby's first touchdown of the evening.
God in heaven. There are other words that wanted to come out of my mouth at that exact moment.
Bad snap, and Caps is just going to take it and run. Tries to throw towards the end zone. Incomplete. And with 6:42 to go here in this third quarter of action, Pineville 42, Harlan 0.
And we will be back here in just one moment on the coverage of I Can't Put the Commercial In. No, there we go.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again.
Now that the world keeps turning around.
Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
D&D Tire Pros, 2433 US 25E in Middlesboro.
And we are back with a running clock here in Pineville, Samuels Field, and we certainly appreciate everyone who's joined us here today. Wet Friday night.
It's one of the perks of being media, Brian, as we get to sit here in this very dry press box.
Yep.
Much appreciated. Naylor, good kickoff down to the 15. He's going to be across the 20. Tries to cut back up middle of the field, and that was an error as he got gobbled up. Nothing happening for him. So we'll get another look at this Harlan offense with 5:17 to go here into third. It's currently Pineville 42 and Harlan 0.
I'm going to kind of cut away from the broadcast and see if I can get a score on our on this Middlesboro game, and trying to do our best to get that going.
Harlan breaks huddle, brings the men up to the line. First down and 10 at their own 16-yard line. Ward be in the shotgun formation. Handoff in the backfield. Or he's going to keep it himself, I'm sorry. He's across the 20, across the 25, and that's where he stopped as a host of Lions bring him down at the 25. Nice run that time by Jaden Ward, the senior. Or I'm sorry, he's not a senior, he's a sophomore. So that brings up second down and 1 for the Dragons with 4:10 to go here in the third. Continuous clock, if you're wondering why the time is ticking away that fast. Green Dragons break huddle once again. Ward going to be a handoff to Clem. Lowers his shoulder, gets it up to the 27. Going to be near the first down marker. And it is good enough for a Harlan first down, as it is going to move the sticks. It's up near the 28-yard line in Harlan territory, first down and 10. 3:10 to go in the third. Handoff to, or I'm sorry, going to keep it himself, fake handoff, keeps it himself, goes right up the gut. Right around the 30. Brings up second down and 8 for the Green Dragons. Football right on the 30. Harlan in no hurry. They break huddle, bring the men up to the line. Same formation they've been running all evening. Ward will be in the Wildcat. Keeps it himself off the left side. And he gets stopped at the 35. It's going to be a fumble, and Pineville recovers. So Pineville takes over on the turnover.
We'll get these scores updated here in just a minute. The only score we're unable to find, folks, is the Middlesboro score. And it looks like the stream that we had told you about, excuse me, is not actually streaming tonight for some reason.
With 1:24 to go here in this third period of action, it's going to be first and 10 for the Mountain Lions at the Harlan Green Dragon 35. And we're going to have a timeout on the field, Pineville.
And we'll be back here in just a moment on 106.3 FM. This is The Big One Facebook page. Stick around.
Sauced in downtown Pineville, a great place for delicious food made to your taste. Only the freshest ingredients are used for sauce pizzas, for sauce pasta, and for sauce salads. You let the friendly and courteous staff know what you want on your pizza. It goes on, it comes out hot, fresh, and tasty. No microwaves, no fryers, just fresh food crafted by you. Call in for an order today at 606-654-2321 or come by 107 South Pine Street in Pineville. It's food crafted your way. It's sauced.
Watch this ad close for fine print. There ain't any. We've been selling and servicing Toyota cars and trucks in the mountains for 52 years. Low overhead, low price. Shop with us, GambleToyota.com.
And we are back, folks. It is currently 42-0 Harlan in the third with 1:18 to go.
After the timeout, Pineville breaks huddle and the men come out to the line. We now have 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Morris will be in the Wildcat. Going to go off right side. He's down the right sideline. We do have a penalty flag on the play. Going to be a hold against the mountain line, so that'll back that run up. So they'll bring that one back. Down to 27 seconds to go here in the third. By the time they mark this one off and get set, that may possibly be the last play of the third quarter. It's going to be about 1st and 17 at the Green Dragon 42, and that's going to be it for your third quarter of action.
We've got a timeout on the field, and just want to say we're not going to go to our video. We just want to say hello to our friends at Hubbard's Cabins. And Hubbard's Cabins are the folks who built the press box that we're sitting in. We're going to let you hear from them right now.
Cabins does more than cabins. See, they do. Well, that's a cabin. Okay, well, there's a cabin there, too. Oh, storage sheds. They do storage sheds. Well, there's another one right there. Just call them at 606-654-2653, and they do, well, that's a cabin, too. Oh, wait a minute. What about a dog kennel? How about a chicken coop? Yeah, they got that covered. What about a gazebo? Yes. And what about a press box? Call them today. It's barn sheds, kennels, playhouses, swing sets, rent to own, no credit check, 606-654-2670. It's Hubbard's Cabins.
Welcome back to Samuels Field, Bill Adams Stadium, as we're getting you set for this final quarter of action as Pineville has a 42-0 lead over the Harlan Green Dragons. They will have possession of the Battle of 119 trophy after tonight's contest is over. They line up Scooby, looking at a 1st and 17, football at the 42-yard line. He will be in the Wildcat. Scooby goes off the right side and gets driven out of bounds around the 35, and yep, that's going to be a personal foul as they drove Scooby into the fence down here below us. So that'll tack on some additional yardage at the end of that run. Got taken out at the 35. So they'll mark this one off, and the official spot will be at the 20-yard line. So that's going to be a 1st and 10, good enough for another Gambrel Toyota. Pineville first down.
We got a score on Middlesboro. Middlesboro 33, Knott County Central 8. Middlesboro 33, Knott County Central 8.
Figured it would be somewhere in that neighborhood, Brian, as Pineville played Middlesboro very close, and then they beat Knott Central pretty handedly. So I figured it would be somewhere in the ballpark of a victory like that for Middlesboro.
And that's only the second quarter, about a half an hour ago.
Caldwell going to be in the Wildcat. He's going to go off left side. He's got some green. He's across the 15 and taken out of bounds. Bring up 2nd down for Pineville with 10:20 to go in the ball game.
Sorry, Middlesboro 40, Knott Central 8.
Brings up 2nd and 1 after a 9-yard Caldwell run. As he will line up in the Wildcat once again. Football at the 12. Caldwell still on his feet.
Kind of got bombarded by
Gets down.
his own player there. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. Gets down to the 8, and that's good enough for another Gambrel Toyota Pineville first down. So it'll now be 1st and goal for the Mountain Lions. Official spot will be at the 9-yard line with 9:27 to go here in the ball game. Caldwell in the Wildcat once again. Goes off the left side this time. Drug down from behind inside the 5. Jeremiah Mills chased him down out on the outside corner there on the edge and brought him down. Brings up 2nd and goal now for the Lions at the 4. 8:44 to play.
Was that a cough or a sneeze?
I don't know.
I didn't know where to say God bless you, or do you need some water?
They break huddle, bring the men up to the line. Wildcat once again. Bad snap. And he's going to be brought down at the 18-yard line. As that was Landon King in the Wildcat that time for the Lions. Lost some yardage.
And we want to say hello to everyone. We are doing this on YouTube tonight. Facebook is still having problems. They started having problems about 8 o'clock last night where you couldn't post from time to time, and it wouldn't allow you to upload a video or much of anything else. So that's why we're doing it on YouTube tonight. But hello to you. We'll check in with our YouTube crowd here in just a minute.
3rd and goal at the 19 for the Mountain Lions. Caldwell back in the Wildcat. Goes off to the left. Takes it off the left side, brought down by several Green Dragons right around the 10-yard line. So that'll bring up 4th down and goal for Pineville. With 7:10 to play in the ball game, they have a 42-0 lead. First and goal right short of the 10-yard line for the Lions. Caldwell in the Wildcat once again. Goes off the right side this time. Fumble on the field. Looks like the Green Dragons recover. It will be a turnover. Even if Caldwell hadn't have fumbled, that had been a turnover on down. So Pineville does take over at the 13-yard line in their own territory.
We'll be back after this message from Gambrel Toyota here on 106.3 FM.
Have to pay a Bluegrass Farm price for a Toyota. We've been selling and servicing Toyota cars and trucks in the mountains for 52 years. Low overhead and low price. Shop with us, GambrelToyota.com.
Get them to talk to us for just a minute. And we're back, folks. Okay, if you're watching on this broadcast, we want to know where you're watching. We want to talk to you. We want to say hello to you, okay? So tell us. Put it on the side of the screen there, okay? Thanks.
We're going to have a timeout on the field.
All right. We'll be back after this Appalachian Wireless. It should be a sauce, but I'm not fasting.
There's no other carrier that knows and provides service for these mountains like Appalachian Wireless. Appalachian Wireless is local all the way to its roots. We're owned and operated by locals from Eastern Kentucky. Now, Appalachian Wireless is expanding its reach to serve those in Bell, Knox, and Whitley counties. Appalachian Wireless will be offering their dependable network, retail storefronts, and exceptional customer service in the near future. Just a few of the many reasons Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings.
And we are back, folks, on 106.3 FM. So I'm going to say hello to some of the folks who are online. All one of them. Renora McCants. She is in Akron, Ohio tonight. Where are you watching? We'd love to hear from you so we can give you a shout out, okay?
After the timeout, we have 5 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the ball game.
You can hear some
Pineville
of
with the lead, 42-0.
You can hear some of the big rigs passing by on the Bob Maiden bypass there, just above the field.
5:33 left here in the game. The Mountain Lions well in control, 42-0.
As the Dragons will be in the Wildcat just like they have been all evening.
13-yard line. Take this and Clem
Clem takes the handoff. Doesn't get much out of the play. Brings up second down for Harlan. 5:17 to play. Pineville will improve to 7-2 on the season. Green Dragons will drop to 1-8. 2-1 in the district for the Mountain Lions, as the Green Dragons will finish out district play at 0-3.
Hello to Patrick McCarty. He's watching in Louisville tonight. Class of 83 for Venora McCants. Appreciate you.
Shotgun. Want to keep it himself. That's going to be Ward. He gets up to the 15, and that's where he's stopped by the Mountain Lion defense. Brings up a third down situation now for Harlan.
Some of the fans starting to leave here as the raindrops continue to fall.
4:14 to go in the ball game.
For a rainy night like this tonight, a lot of umbrellas in the stands, so people still sitting out in the stands even though this game is well.
Appreciate you staying with us here tonight, spending a little bit of that Friday evening with us on a very cool and wet Friday evening.
Appreciate you, and I know these young guys appreciate you being out here in this rain and cool weather and sit out here and watch us play.
Ward in the shotgun. He's going off over to the right. Cuts back up. Gets near the 20. Going to be short of the first. Bring up fourth down. And about 3 now for the Green Dragons. 3:27 left in the ball game. So the battle of 119 here. The Green Dragons will not have the trophy at least for 1 year, as the Pineville Mountain Lions will be able to display that trophy and hopefully continue that run. Bad snap. He picks it up. It's going to be Ward, and he's going to be dropped at the 17 on fourth down. So it's going to be a turnover on downs. Pineville takes back over. We have 2:37 left in the ball game. 42-0. Pineville with that lead. It's going to be first down and 10 at the Green Dragon 17.
And we're going to probably forego the after-game interview. Electronics do not like water.
It's a good idea. I don't like water like that either out in the rain, so I like that idea.
All right, Sunshine. We'll make sure you don't get wet.
Now we have 2 minutes left in the game. Appears to be a victory formation for the Mountain Lions. Caps back in to take the knee. So that brings up second down now. Clock will continue to run. 1:34 left in the game, as Coach Frazier is not trying to add any more insult to injury to the Green Dragons here late in the ball game. Hope you can make plans to join us next Friday night.
Where are we going to be, Brian?
Lexington, Kentucky, as we take on Sayre.
All right. And we are not at this point sure, as the game is about to wind down, we're not sure what time the game starts just yet. And the reason being is because Fayette County has instituted a new game time start due to some foolishness that happened at one of the games where there may or may not have been shots fired at one time. So they've moved all the games in the area up to 6 o'clock. We do not know if Lexington-Sayre is a part of that particular school system that would fall under that. So as the week goes by, we'll find out from the school district.
Yeah, they're a private school, so we're not sure how that actually falls and how that works, but just stay tuned with Brian during the week, and he will be sure to keep you up to date on what time that kickoff will be. And that's going to be it for your ball game, as Pineville will improve to 7-2 on the year with a 42-0 victory right here on their home turf against the Harlan Green Dragons.
Stick right here, folks. Stay right here for just a moment. We're going to have 3 of our sponsors come in here, and then we're going to give you scores and then wrap it up as we get scared out of our britches.
Howard Law Firm. We might be young, but we are fierce and proud of it. If you have a problem, we are the solver. No matter your struggle, leave it to us. Whatever you're facing, we can handle it. Howard Law Firm. You name it, and we've got your back.
No other carrier that knows and provides service for these mountains like Appalachian Wireless. Appalachian Wireless is local all the way to its roots. We're owned and operated by locals from eastern Kentucky. Now, Appalachian Wireless is expanding its reach to serve those in Bell, Knox, and Whitley counties. Appalachian Wireless will be offering their dependable network, retail storefronts, and exceptional customer service in the near future. Just a few of the many reasons Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings.
All right, folks, so the trophy for the what, Brian?
The Battle of 119 trophy.
And has it been in the hands of Harlan for the last little bit?
It's split over the last 6 seasons. It's went 3-3 over the last 6 seasons. Prior to that, the Harlan Green Dragons had 12 straight victories over Pineville. So now, out of the last 7 games, Pineville has won 4 of them.
Wow. Okay. I did not know that. All right, so we're about to wrap things up here. I do want to give you the latest scores that we have right now from around the area, okay? Pardon me. We've got Magoffin at Clay County, and Clay is up 14-0. We have Wayne County at Corbin. It's Corbin 10, Wayne County 9. We have Bell County 42-12, 42-12. We have Williamsburg, over Lincamp 43-6. The last score we had was South Laurel 18, Whitley County 10. Lincoln County at Knox Central. Looks like Knox is up 20-12. McCreary Central at Jackson County. It is Jackson County on top, 20-15. 41-0, second quarter for Perry County Central at Harlan, and it's Harlan up for that particular game. The final here, folks. And we don't have another Middlesboro score. 40-8 was the last one we had. But we want to say thank you to everyone who's joined us for the Pineville-Harlan game. And Pineville comes off with the win 42-0, and that is a final score over Harlan Independent. Not County, but Harlan Independent. Brian, give us a quick update of what we're going to be seeing next week.
Yeah, we're looking at an upstart program there at Lexington-Sayre. They are a private school, and they are just now starting a football program. They're not playing a full schedule this year. They only have about 6, maybe 7 games this year. Only played 1 or 2 games, I think, last season. So they're just now getting a football program started there at Sayre. It would be kind of similar for our area if J. Frank White were to begin a football program. That's exactly the way it is up there. They're a private school in the area, or Gateway, if Gateway started a football program. That's what you're looking at, a private school starting that. They're upstart. They are led by the head man. He's a former New York Jets and Marshall quarterback, Chad Pennington, a tremendous quarterback in the NFL, and he is their head coach up there. So I'm sure he's going to bring a lot of knowledge and information and be able to help that school up there. So we'll just see what's going to happen next week, Brian. It's going to be interesting heading up to I-75.
Okay, we're going to run a cable from the station up I-75 and into Lexington so that we have as much internet as is possible.
Just hang it out the window. Let it run up through 75.
Okay. Thanks, man. Sorry, he said hanging out the window, and I was remembering high school. All right, so thank you so much for being with us. God bless you. Have an amazing night. It's a bit wet out there, and at least internet's been restored, and people are ignoring their loved ones once again. Well, they are. Some people just found out that there were others living in their home. All right, have a great night. God bless, and we will talk to you soon. I'm Brian O'Brien for 106.3 FM, and they're the Pineville Mountain Lions going bananas down there. Good night.